Here's game 2 for the series, ladies and gentlemen. This is still part of the Red Bull Wololo tournament. $10,000 are on the line in the qualifying stage, and then another $10,000 in the main event where 2 players will be moving on. Oh, he's playing a set, but it looks like they changed the effect, so it's no longer a blood rain coming out of the set monuments, but rather this golden shimmery thing. That's cash money, which explains the discount that you get on units. Very nice. On the other side, we've got Grandmonster in the red playing as Loki. Now, they have to switch gods between every game they play. There was a long, lengthy draft process. I don't know what the maps are gonna be. I don't know what their gods are. They themselves would know. But anyway, here we are. Here we are, and Loki versus Set is an interesting matchup. I've actually not seen this played, to be completely honest, but in theory, what you would have is a relatively aggressive Set that takes away all these important hunting spots over time, and you would protect the priests with barracks units, and then you would advance Anubis, of course, so the Anubite raiding can happen in the meanwhile as well. Second gold mine you'd probably want to secure with your snakes. And then it's just a matter of keeping the Loki off of hunt, really. Which the priests by themselves do already anyway at the beginning. Where is the priest, by the way? Oh, he found the juicy one. He's going for the elephant. I didn't actually see the priest for a second there on the minimap. Let's make the minimap big. And let's move that Wololo symbol. Yeah, very cool that Red Bull is doing this so early. Unfortunately, the players are not very practiced on the current patch. There were 2 patches in one day, and both are substantial. The game is actually played on a separate balance patch as well, so there's a lot of changes that I don't know off the top of my head. Especially for this matchup. Norse actually didn't change pretty much anything, so Norse is just Norsing. As for Egypt, there were a bunch of changes. Trying to recall them for Set. Like the snake nerfs are the main thing, really. Set animals have lower hit points in this patch as well. Am I going to upload the replay files? No, because people don't have access to the build that we're on. It's like a specific build only for players and casters. So I actually can send you the replays. You won't be able to watch them like that. Now, that's unfortunate, but unless the hosts decide to release a pack, that would work. No, only 4 dwarves to advance it for Grandmonster, not 5, so it's not a very economic opener. We'll see what he does with it. He's queuing up some extra hearse here. Very standard stuff, of course. The relic pickup is being researched now. The second elephant is coming home, ladies and gentlemen. That's nuts. Where's the other one? Huh? There were 2 elephants. Did he already eat that? No. There were 2 elephants. Was it one of those? Wait, whose perspective are we looking at? Kimo's. So we should have seen a second elephant somewhere. He didn't lose the elephant. He didn't attack with it. What? Where is it then? Oh! Okay. Okay, I thought that's something else. Yeah, he's just gonna eat it by this town center. Wait, that's the same one that we just looked at. No. Where is the second elephant? No. I'm blind. This is when chat types 11 into the chat and laughs at me. Because that was embarrassing. Yes. Yes, yes. Alright, the Berserk has seen what it could. And that's that. The troll is actually not going to have a great time against the Anubites here. It could knock him back, but by the time it does, it's dead. Boom. We got a double Great Hall for Grandmonster, which should signal cavalry use. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Certainly, he doesn't have enough food for that right now. It would be great if I'm clicking on Grandmonster's icon that I get Grandmonster's workers, not Kimo's. But for that, we would need a neutral view. Anyway, like I said, he can't afford cavalry. He's trying to make them, but that's not what's happening. Hunting in the back is going on, but where are the elephants? Over here. So that has been found by Kimo, and he should really go for it with a priest. Doesn't have to eat the elephants. He can keep them for defensive purposes for the moment. As long as they stay next to his own town center, there's no problem with them dying, because it doesn't matter what source kills them, you can still eat the elephants, so that's good. And actually, if you attack with the animals, then the opponent gets to eat them, which is even better. That's probably very healthy for the game. Oh god, the Anubites are getting bonked. One of them gets away, just barely. Can be healed up again, of course. And Kimo is going for a faster heroic age. The Axemen are out. They have an increased multiplier now against infantry, by the way, so keep an eye on that. They're pretty good units against Norse in general, because they do hack damage, right? And these, that's what the raiding calves, they don't have a lot of health or hack armor, so Axemen almost ends up being dual purpose. You should still have some spears, but hey, they do the job. All these discounted units are flooding in. And Kimo is certainly not in a rush to get to heroic, but he is starting to set up. Where is this villager going in particular? Oh, the mining camp must have finished after it started dropping off, so it never updates. Chat has gotten to the point now with the delay in mind. Yep, that happened. It happened. It's real. Alright, Grandmonster's going forward to the next hunting patch. There's gonna be another great haul for him as well. He's not able to really get anything done here, but maybe with Njord he will. There's gonna be the big bonky boy, which is totally bonkers. There's gonna be the walking trees. He can potentially do a lot of damage here to an unsuspecting Kimo, who's now splitting up his elephants, by the way, ready to start and eat them. Oh, he's deleted it. Why delete it? You're still in the berries. Off of one villager. Dude, the decay alone is painful here. Alright, well, he should have definitely left the berries for later. He's queuing up Neftis now, which is going to be quite useful. He's going to still have the snakes available. So if there's an attack here with walking woods, the snakes would help a lot, actually. Also, the Pharaoh is right there. It's really not looking too bad. It will be a long time for the mountain giant to arrive from here, especially spawning on this side. Instantly gets the trees, and the trees are angry. He's going for it. They definitely want to slap with the roots. And they're slapping it good. Is this the town center where Kimo's getting? Nah, you wouldn't do that. Alright, the snakes are gonna be by the gold mine, making sure that he can keep that going. The Pharaoh is dead. Oh man, Kimo's actually in a good amount of trouble here. That's a very, very nicely timed attack from Grandmonster. But the infantry is just a little bit too much in combination with the snacks. Neftis is about to be done, so Ancestors will probably wipe this army out. If Grandmonster doesn't run now. He needs to run. Seriously, he needs to leave. That's too much infantry. The snakes is still helping. And the Ancestors are spawning in. There's 5 priests, 6 priests, and more infantry joining the fight. Kimo has enjoyed a 2 town center over 1 advantage. He's making a Migdor stronghold on the front lines. The elephant is fighting. with a significant amount of health here, just tanking like an absolute Giga Chad, and pushes this away absolutely no problem. I would say don't chase, heal up instead. That's probably the better play. Has a good amount of Goldie, and they're kind of going down too. There is, however, still a Scorpion Man, and it's tanking some of this damage from the Euros, spreading the poison right there. Minions are now gone, though. All of them have been picked off, so the God Power can no longer do anything. However, all these Spearmen certainly can. The Scorpion Man dies, unfortunately for him. But Kimo is more than happy to chase this army back home where it came from and actually get the pickoffs, even though he will lose every single infantry unit he had. He's thinking that getting back the second town center and mining more gold and having this place secured in general is gonna mean that he can stay in the game for a long time and, generally speaking, be comfortable. The Grandmonster is trying to spam out the Goldie and the Jarl, but he doesn't quite have the gold for it. And no surprise, he's on 38 villagers only. So Kimo going home now, healing up, enjoying his town center advantage some more, eating all these animals that were killed in the fighting is gonna be overall pretty good stuff. Now look at those priests just burst healing everybody up. It takes no time at all. That would have been nice maybe earlier. I don't know if he really needed to chase here. I don't know if he needed to chase here. But you know, the follow-ups are gonna be crazy too. There's no health fort or anything like that. And Grandmonster is trying to get heavy cavalry now. Currently got Ulfjarl. And Kimo is looking for the Spearman raids. Now these guys have these venomous attacks. That should be pretty good stuff. And if he does lose units, they return a little bit of gold. That's a Nefty's special right there. We've got the raiders coming in. Oh. Are they gonna find the Vills? No, they're distracted by the cab. That's some really good job by Grandmonster to try and hide his stuff. Very well identified, the raid. Good job there. Kimo is actually gonna get the Levy Migdo soldiers, which is gonna make them train a whole lot faster. The upgrade actually completes in just 20 seconds, and then he's gonna get 20% off. A really good way to use his excess food right now. That's what it costs anyway, right? So, oh no, it doesn't. It costs the cost of a chariot almost. Interesting. Another Migdo is coming up, so he's gonna double pump. He's getting ballistics so that those chariots can just shoot down stuff. He needs to be a little careful with this next fight. Those Grandmonster Jarls are looking great. They are literally great Jarl. He has Ringgiver as well, which gives him some extra hit points as well as the ability to counter Myth units. They have a 2x modifier there against Myth units. But Ballistics Chariots should be able to deal with them for the most part because, well, they can just shoot from range, they can scoot and shoot at 5 speed versus 4.8. They have the advantage, they can pop through the Migdo stronghold, use that as a bit of a teleporter, although that has been nerfed in this Red Bull Wololo patch. The garrison ranges are a little smaller now. Ooh man, that that did not live very long at all. There are a bunch of spearmen up front, but I think they've all died. So what little is left now is trying to protect the chariots. The Ulfjarl are doing a great job. Sorry, Great Jarl are doing a good job. Towers don't have upgrades. Oh, we've got another set of trees coming in to walk at the town center and slap it with the roots. It's the root cause of everything. I think they're just gonna get taken out, guys. I'm not sure they can. I'm not even sure they can get TC. This is nuts. This is pretty nuts. Grandmonster actually making something happen maybe, but I'm not sure this is cost effective for him. 115 population to 150. Looks like Kimo has this in the bag for the most part. Just needs a handful of slingers at this point in time to deal with these Goldie, but maybe not even that, because the chariots seem to do a really good job of it. Tons of spearmen are out, and against the next wave of cavalry, he'll be just fine here. So there is more cavalry coming. It's all Great Hall units. So many Goldie. Oh my Goldie. Still berry picking. And he did in the end allow Grandmonster to keep the elephants. Like, I think if you know about your own side that you have elephants, you know that the other guy does too, right? So you want to deny that if you can. A bunch of chariots will fall, but that's a price that Kimo is willing to pay. And now Grandmonster down to 103 population against 154. I'm not sure how much longer this can keep going on. So it's looking real rough. Kimo's just training chariots only, nothing else. You know, if he just had a few slingers to shift click onto these guys, I'm not sure what they would do about it, to be honest. There's no easy way for Grandmonster to heal. Well, there is the healing spring, but that's here, not here. Trying to get a hill fort done. And a 1 TC, that can only mean one thing. He wants to secure the gold. But this gold is about to expire. He needed to secure the next gold mine, not this. Oh boy. Very problematic. Heavy chariots are here looking for trouble. The farming upgrade is being done now by Kimo as well. Very nice shoot and scoot micro. I just wish he had a more complex army. Yeah, I'm not sure Grandmonster has what it takes anymore. The chariots just wiped out his entire cavalry army. It took Kimo a minute, but he's got critical mass now. 190 population is maximum, so Grandmonster actually closing in on him every moment that passes. Kimo needs to do something with his advantage. The Valkyrie is annoying there for sure. Did even the Huskar get one shot? Yikes. Villagers are about to be found. Again, Kimo is running relatively low on gold mines, so he needs to secure this. And if the raiders can just be rallied into this, or maybe a Jarl or two shows up, that would be pretty good. But Kimo is just going to build a fortress, obviously. He's very, very happy here in the heroic cage. Now starting to make scorpion men, now adding in more spearmen as well. It's ultimately going to make him a lot more cost effective than just kiting all day long. To be fair, the Goldie would eat up the scorpions. We haven't had many myth unit spawns, to be honest, and Kimo is gonna be taking this as Grandmonster knows it's over. He can just no longer safely engage him. Kimo just played quite a bit better here, so no big surprise. Well done, GG.